But here we go. You saw that lighting from my background. It's gonna be green. Who's gonna be match for today? We're dropping into Sanhok. We're going down from the northern east of the map down to Sami we go. And it's kind of a very stable flight path. I'd say very balanced. Hopefully the same goes for the circle, because when it comes down to this smallest map of all the maps out there, it's a wild card. Some teams don't like this. Most players out there love this because it's going to be a super fast game. Everybody open up their parachute. Everybody landed to the dropping points and going for that particular direction. But will they actually get themselves the drop point that they want it to be? Because we do know it's a wild card. Anybody will clash onto another team anytime soon.
Oh yeah, it is a wildcard, and you do know that. Of course, this is one of our personal favorite maps together. So this will be interesting to see how will these teams fare it off. And now moving over to the teams. Wow, look at this. 3 teams in one compound. Wow, we got Morph, we got Bigetron, Arrow, and we got Box Gaming. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a bloodbath early on. We may see some teams being wiped out even during the first circle, unless someone tries to get away, and they must be able to get away.
Oh, bootcamp is just too much people at the timing. Overcrowded, overly populated. It's not going to be enough for all 3 teams to supply themselves in bootcamp only. So the one that showed their dominance over this will actually get this bootcamp compound just for themselves for the next couple of days. It's a huge statement if they want to fight against Bigetron era of teams like try to give it a go against Morph. Morph players, some of them are very veteran, some of them are very, fresh. But when it comes to individual skills, all of them performing. We do know Rensky is one of the top highlighted players for Morph these days. He's really good when it comes to fragging. But mind you that we have 3 teams that Box Gaming just need to squeeze in as well. But I don't know. I have a feeling this is going to be a total bloodbath coming out very soon. But Sami is not that quiet as well. Blacklist having to go against Talon's team. But apparently Blacklist Aeon is the only person that seems to be around here aside from his team. Oh! Straight away being knocked down there. Taka caught him off guard. That's not going to be a good day for Blacklist, because they actually having themselves as the first blood down to Taka. Getting it against Leon's just now. Was it Leon's? Aeons. Leon's is from Orange. Yeah.
Yeah, well, there you go. We already have the first KO, but, well, none from these 3 teams here who are still locked on the same compound. They do know their presence right here. So now we do see here Pime. They're trying to peek it out, but nope, no one on his crosshair at the moment. But looks like these teams, they are still together in the same compound. Wow. They really want to show dominance here. They really want to show that, okay, this is going to be our drop point. No one's going to hold this, because, of course, if they show dominance today, this can also mean that dominance tomorrow and the day after. But just look at what Boyka is doing.
Hey, this is proning mano to mano. Step 1, making sure you have a tree in front of you for Jaxi. Step 2, stay 10 feet away from each other. And step 3, getting knocked down for Jaxi. He is smiling here, just like how his name should be pronounced. That he's having a great day, taking down for Boyka, that team leader, the captain of Bigetron era of Morph, doing aggressive play. But Box Gaming seems like they're having half of the compound for themselves, marking the invisible line, making sure that their territory will not be breached. Morph again try to pick it out against Bigetron era. And this is just going downhill for Bigetron. One more knock, bleeding out at the same time. Not enough men on their side.
Yeah, oh well, there you go. And another knockdown to Hydra right here. And Hydra now looks like he is in trouble. He will need help here. And now they are sieging each other right now, not giving any opportunity. Box Gaming, they are still in the same compound. Hyuga is still up, but Zabro is now knocked down as well. No Mercy, just trying to circle around. Zabro will be revived by No Mercy. Mercy showing mercy to his own teammate, but Box Gaming, they are still in the compound. They want the challenge for this area, which is going to be really, really tricky. Heiko looks like he is low right now. I'm not too sure how much loot they have gotten, but pretty sure it's not too much, because Shadowbong Tree, yep, there you go. You can do the math.
Oh, this is not going to win neither of these teams, but at the same time, they're kind of right smack in the middle of a circle, so they don't have to budge that much. But at the same time, overstaying themselves at this point kind of really depleting their economy is not doing great because they cannot reset themselves. Half of the compound taken by Box Gaming and another quarter of it being shed by Bigetron just now. So Box Gaming, they try to take another fight, but being super safe, very meticulous when it comes to approaching this one. Well, we have another Bigetron team, but this time it's Blacklist, who have couple of heavy casualties, so they are having a bit of a problem when it comes to manpower. Firing power when it comes to these two guys is still doing okay, but having the angles covered with not much backing up, that manpower is something that they really need to have on their side. While KOG got themselves one chicken in a 4-year wrangle today on the second match, will they get another one in Sunhawk?
Will they be able to get another one in Sunhouse? So far, we haven't seen any of the teams getting 2 chicken dinners back to back. So it's still anyone's game pretty much. So let's wait and see. Though this is a new map though, so it's going to be a new challenge for all these teams. Okay, now, so just look at the stats there by Luxy. He has a 40% kill damage with 104 average knockdown distance. That's pretty high as well, and a KD of 2.7 so far in this tournament. So we'll show you the stats, ladies and gentlemen, from time to time. So keep your eyes peeled. This is where you don't want to miss anything. And there you go, the airdrop right in front of this compound. Whoever gets this gets an extra med kit together with it. And inside it, of course, is the AUG A3.
The AUG is really handy. You know how much CQC happens in Sanhok. It's a very small map. It's 6x6. One of the smallest there is. What's 6? No, it's 4x4. Sorry for that. It's half what Erangel have to offer. And when it comes to AUG, it's best when it comes to mid to short range combat. You just have to have it on your hands, yeah. But at the same time, the airdrop kind of really tricky to approach with. Speaking of which, the circle right now kind of really fair for all the players. Imagine if it ended up in a small island just around Camp Alpha. That's going to be painful for most of those actually in the mainland there. Most of the players already inside of a circle, nobody being left out this time, but everybody tried to snatch away boot camp. So how much longer can they withstand for big Box Gaming, if I'm not mistaken, Morph as well there? Because we're looking at probably 90-80% of teams that still playing the game will go to that singular direction towards bootcamp.
Yeah, very, very likely at this point. Boot camp, well, it's going to be heavily crowded later on. Just looking at this, Zali doesn't want to leave boot camp, but I'm not too sure if other team members are around though. But Box Gaming, they are still locked down in boot camp, so that means that likely their loot isn't much there. But just look at this action happening on the other screen right now. One knockdown has been gone out, and looks like seeing the same compound. Yep, couple of teams there. We can see here Onyx. Looks like the spray do go out, and yes, managed to get a knockdown there. And Onyx Matthew managed to get his knockdown at least, but he cannot be complacent because the shots and the fires are coming out from the other angle.
And it was Yoodo Gank just now try to get it out from them, and Onyx has been bombarded. Quite a rush come out from Yoodo Gank. Very ballsy again from this team. Sometimes they are so unpredictable when it comes to approaching people. We're looking at Fredo try to get the visualization on top of Onyx. They have one man down, which is the entry frag or jumper. Is bleeding out at the moment. How is Fredo going to get to him? Because potentially if he goes in alone, he might just have to knock down himself there. Kill damage is 30% for Fredo. He's playing the sidelines or the support for the team. But it's a really crucial one with the KDA 6.0. That's really high if it's coming from a support there. Mato and Yuha here looking over Onyx at the time being. Who's having the compound just for themselves? A little bit fanning formation coming up from Team Secret. Making sure they have the widest field of vision as possible.
Yeah, making sure they have that vision, because vision is definitely key in PUBG Mobile, ladies and gentlemen. That's why the role of a scout is really, really important. Now, moving over to Orange, looks like they will feel safe in this compound for now until we will wait for the next circle who will favor. And yes, it still favors the side of Orange. Most of the teams actually still in the circle except for Yangon Galacticos. They can rotate in there without being challenged, so that is still alright for them. But in the middle of the circle, we can see everyone starting to go towards the side of boot camp, so expect it to be really, really crowded soon.
Which we still have 16 teams alive. Everybody is pretty much in the game still. 57 players left. So some team members only left solo player. There is a couple of teams probably just lose 1 or 2 players from their side here. So back about the game we go. KOG, they had them chicken dinner today. Orange, they try to struggle. They try to give a lot of impression for first day. Most of this team do, and everybody seems like they are actually on the same level and same par. No mistakes will be made here. The moment they try to make a small mistake, accidental mistakes, I'm talking about silly ones, it will cost them the whole game. There you go. Brock is one of the entry fragger or the fragger for its team itself. KOG with 4.5 KDA, 70% of kill and damage, and that average knockdown is quite decent. But Zuxi going against another team of Bigetron, but this time it will be Arab. It's only waiting, Browning. That's a nice reaction time with Micro Uzi, the fastest firing rate there is for a weapon, and he chose it wisely. Zully get himself a clean kill, even though he is one-man solo for now.
Oh man, Zuxi must be kicking himself after that one, because how could he like allow himself to be killed that way? Like, close quarters combat should be something that Zuxi is really good at, but well, his, I would say, cousin, can you call it? Yeah, well, okay, he's kind of cousin because the same team, same team, I would say. There you go. With that with that firing rate, wow, just wow. That preparation, that reaction time, amazing play from Zully.
But back to Morph. They have been in bootcamp like forever for now. But at the same time, they cannot seem to hold on to this compound for too long. We do know all teams potentially will end up in bootcamp because it seems like to be a centralizing of the circle. Ryzen tossing so many nades on Zully's side, trying to get the revenge on Bigetron Raid Aliens, while Aerof is not so happy. They have all members down and solo playing all the way against one of the strongest fragging teams. Aggressive one. It took 2 of Bigetron Raid Aliens to wipe up Zully just now, who refused to bow down easily, but still managed to win that one for the Raid Aliens for sure. So Orange, on the other hand, having this compound for themselves, but at the same time, Yoodo gang secret, we see Yuhai around the corner. While back to bootcamp, very overpopulated still. Morph and Box Gaming have been at a stalemate. They have been going for a stalemate for some time now.
Oh yeah, since the start of the game actually, they've been on a stalemate. So I don't know if this is good really. We talked about this before, Choo, that if you go stalemate with each other too long, especially if in the early stages of the game, you don't loot, then other teams get to loot. So when it reaches the later stage of the game, other teams will have way more advantage in terms of utilities, in terms of preparation. But these two teams, they can't stay like this. They can't stay like this. They either need to move or they wipe each other out. It's either one of those.
They need to replenish and reset the economy. Look at that. The utilities are going down fast. We're talking about not even painkillers on the stacks of utility items. Hoiga is trying to make a move while Box Gaming still trying to formation with 1 tree right now. While Morph is spreading out a little bit, making sure all the directions covered. But at the same time, this angle that they're looking over is not gonna drop their visualization on top of Box Gaming. So Ransky, know that this is kind of hopeless. Like you said, Cloud, I don't really like the fact that they are overstaying this. They do have level 3 of everything, but they don't have first aid. They don't have painkillers. When there's another team happen to be a third party coming out very soon, how do they, engage with that? Hopefully they are prepared for that because they almost are actually in the center of a circle, and those coming out from the camp alpha will have to cut through boot camp, which the circle kind of in the outskirts of boot camp, not right smack in the middle of it, but just on the outskirts of it as well. So for now, it's still okay for Moth and Box Gaming to stay where they at, but over time they gonna have to move.
Yeah, they definitely need to move there. Because you just see all other teams, it's either they move, they take out each other, and then they can loot from the dead boxes, right? So that's extra loot for those who actually take advantage. But now, yep, as we talk about it, Golden Cat, they are just swimming across to them. So they can be the third party in. They can just watch what's happening. If they see a fight happening and then, oh, just like what is happening right now, Jaxie looks like managed to get a knockdown to two team members, and now Box Gaming managed to get the revenge onto Jaxie. Loki is inside the house. He is proning. He is trying to find the right angle for himself. And at the same time, looks like one is just outside of the building, but it's not going to be easy for him to get inside. Zabro is zigzagging around the building, trying to find his target. Rinsky now applying the bandages and everything he can to recover himself, because Box Gaming, they do have the numbers here, but they need to recover quickly. And this is what we talked about. Golden Cat, they are going to take advantage of this, but Mob Zabro, he makes sure he will at least clear it out first to get those points on the board. But Golden Cat, they are watching this so far. Zabro taking a couple of hits, and no, there goes. Been knocked down, and Golden Cat is just laughing at them.
Probably gonna clean up the mess for their side as well. Golden Cat is having a great time. Nobody actually landed focus on the Golden Cat, which Box is too occupied themselves focusing on Morph right now, which both teams might lose at this stage. We're looking at another team, which is going to be the Bigetron Red Alien, who happens to be nearby as well. I'm not sure if they want to butt into this business, but Morph and Box Gaming, they are not. They should be anticipating there's another a team passing by first, which is going to be Golden Cats. That Morph tried to cook that Nate on No Mercy, tossing it around. Oh, that!
Hang on. Oh my goodness!
Just reflect back on the wall there. That was pretty close. A mistake that shouldn't be made, but almost had it done and over with. While Golden Cat just approached into the warehouse, hovering around across that road. Just looking at how Morph and Box Gaming has been going at it forever. We're talking about the third phase. They had been going for this for like since first minute they landed on bootcamp.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They are still locked down. Even when we see Box Gaming, they have 3, and we do see a No Mercy on one side, but and Golden Cat, they are just waiting for the right moment. After whatever fight that has happened, they will come and clean up the mess. That's for sure. They are waiting for the third party in, but the circle won't wait for any of them, as we can see on the mini map. Well, the circle now favors KOG, as well as a couple of members of Team Secret and BTRRA. Orange, they are always somehow in the circle too. So it's going to be interesting here. They read the circle really well, I'd say.
But Morph at the same time don't want to overcommit themselves now. They do realize it's not beneficial for them in the fourth phase here. So they kind of building this out at the right time, but at the same time it's just there's another team waiting for them to actually make a mistake. We're talking about Bigetron right at least just across there. Well, now Golden Cat's already made the move. The moment Morph walked out, it's gonna be Box Gaming not having a time to reset right now. They started it off first, and that's the toss of a Nate, trying to give a lot of pressure on of Box Gaming. Return better fight with M4 to teammate. He tried to clutch it out within that window pane. One knockdown for Huiga, but the rest of them really have HP down. They don't have that utilities. Nambi managed to bomb one now. Pime is down in the way. Huiga as well, and that's Box Gaming on 15th place. Not a great day for them again. What jumping onto Illuminate right now. And Armjohn have to look into the box that evaporates just now right in front of his eyes. And Armjohn quickly try to reset because there's too many teams occupying themselves in this vicinity.
Oh, just too many, too many. We do see here Yangon Galacticos. They have somewhat of the high ground. Illuminate the murder. They have a little cover there with the smoke. So, looks like that. Manparang, he is knocked down. And now Braga will toss out the grenade on the side of Manparang, hoping to finish him off. And yes, Braga will finish on Manparang here with the shots. But look at this. The shots are flying out left and right. Illuminate the murder. They do know that someone's on their back. And looks like AK have been taken out by Arm Joe. Matoy with the high ground here, try to peek out to see his old colleagues illuminate the murder. And Matoy there, ladies and gentlemen, we do know that they have an old relationship, but iShots looks like he's taking a full on shots there at the same time. Matoy, yes, Matoy managed to get a knockdown onto Armjohn. And now can he finish off the rest of them? Well, Moth is still alive. Armjohn is knocked, and Armjohn will be taken out by Yuhai.
This is great migration happening. We're talking about the fourth phase now, and anybody will be ticked off by the blue zone. We do know when it comes to the fourth phase of the game, the circle, the blue itself is not that forgiving. We're talking about those who's tanking it, rushing themselves into the edge of a safe zone, into the circle, but it's not gonna be enough because we do see so many players bumping into each other. One of it will be Young and Galacticos happen to fall into the crosshair of Matoy, right in the line of sight of his. He will take this one down. It's going to be iShot coming from different angle there. Knock one, clean kill by Matoy after that, finishing the job without any hesitation, while Yuhai managed to squeeze himself from the blue, but the rest of Team Secret still struggling to just get into the zone, trying to stay away as much as this painful blue. Velmoth is tanking it as well, so he's thinking a long time. How can he go and advance towards the circle?
Yeah, how is he going to do this? Looks like Velo, unfortunately, will be knocked down by the play zone. He may just surrender himself to the play zone god. And now, oh my goodness, that long shot from the back by Michael. Managed to get 1 point and illuminate the murder. Bows out at number 13.
What happened to eliminate the murder? Seems like they are having a rough time to keep it together for this match. At the same time, the teams that are actually emerging out from nowhere is Bigetron Red Aliens, try to take down Bad Boys, and Morph is trying to survive as well, just to sustain more. Team Secret forcing the fight against Orange Esports CG. Yuhai almost shredded his helmet and his vest are really low with level 2 and level 1 helmet. He needs to replace it ASAP. He won't survive that long if that's all he has until the last few circles there. We're talking about KUG having the best position ever right now for the time being. We got themselves already one chicken. Now will they get 4 more today? Team Secret knocked one down from Orange, and Playzone just finished off. Onyx is struggling from the Playzone as well, while Yuhai jumping, try to get himself the extra 1 point for the kills. This is just going chaotic more than it should be. It's a total mess for the players right now.
Yeah, it's really a mess there. And now Biu looks like he will help to finish off Calvin. And now look at this. Big Brother will save the mommy, which is iShots there. And look at this as well. Orange, unfortunately, they couldn't keep up with Team Secret. They will bow out at number 8. They were just on Team Secret's flanks earlier, but Team Secret with Matoy on one side, definitely keeping them at bay. Just keep them in the blue zone, and at the other day, they will be out. So there you go. They've been sent back to the lobby entirely. Now, just looking at in the middle of the zone right here, KOG, they are in the middle of the zone. The rest of them, they need to make their way in. Ryzen is just outside the zone, though. RRQ will start to move in.
RQ, they got themselves the last chicken dinner. They are showing a lot of fans here, clawing themselves out. They're pincering every single player, making sure they can make another chicken dinner of the day. While Team Secret still trying to adapt all the plays and all the teams out there. We had that interview before. They are a bit struggling when it comes to the first day. They're trying to read the rotation and movement of the teams. Ryzen, it seems like he is the only survivor for Bigetron Raid Aliens. And it's the same goes for Talent that you do only have 2 members left. But RQ getting one on Yuhai, and that is not a great news for Team Secret. They are down to 2 men, and one of them being knocked down. But we're looking at the destroyed by Ernie, pinning down there with a nice shot, not even whiffed any bullet at all, precisely on top of that helmet, getting the kills there. While Ernie God returned with the punishment just now across that map with Yoodo Gank and KOG across there. But Yoodo Gank got themselves at 4th place for now.
Yoodo Gang 4th place. That means we are now down to the top 3 teams. Only 9 more alive here. An average of 3 each. But nope, that's not the actual number. The actual number is KOG have 4, but 1 have been knocked down by the side of RRQ. We do see a beer as well as D2E behind a rock here. They are outside the circle, and KOG, they have coverage. One of them is outside, but the rest of them are inside the circle, so they are going to defend this. Now, just looking over at the mini screen, one of them is actually tanking the blue out, and it's going to be tough there. Not sure he can get 2nd place at least, but getting that chicken dinner will definitely be out of reach.
I'm not sure how many matches he has on his side for talent side, but Braga being knocked out first. Concept tries to respray that with a cross air on top of RRQ. They are pressuring so much that RRQ having a hard time to climb that hill over. So he's cooking that nade for a very long time. A stupid nade going in will be a Kirby. That was a beautiful nade from Q, dropping that bomb on RRQ. Walking out. KOG with another chicken dinner for today only. 2 chicken dinners and a